South Africa finds itself at a crossroads. The 2025 fiscal framework, recently adopted by the government, has ignited a firestorm of controversy. The heart of the issue, a VAT hike that has left citizens and politicians alike reeling. The decision to increase VAT has sent shockwaves through the nation. Many South Africans are struggling to make ends meet. This latest financial burden could push them over the edge. The government argues that the VAT increase is necessary. They claim it will help to stabilize the economy and reduce the deficit. However, critics argue that the move will disproportionately impact the poor and working class. These groups already bear the brunt of the country's economic woes. The VAT hike has sparked a national debate. People from all walks of life are voicing their opinions on the issue. Some support the government's decision, arguing that it is a necessary measure to address the country's economic challenges. Others are vehemently opposed, arguing that it will only serve to exacerbate the plight of the poor. The debate is likely to continue for some time. The Democratic Alliance, South Africa's main opposition party, has emerged as a vocal critic of the VAT hike. They have called the government's decision reckless and irresponsible. The DA has vowed to fight the VAT hike through every means at its disposal. They have even gone so far as to threaten legal action against the government. The DA's decision to challenge the government's fiscal framework in court is a bold move. It remains to be seen whether their legal challenge will be successful. However, their actions have certainly shaken up the political landscape. They have positioned themselves as the champions of the people. Adding to the drama, the DA is also considering its future in the government of national unity. This coalition government, formed in 2024, has been lauded as a symbol of unity and cooperation. However, the DA's dissatisfaction with the ANC's handling of the economy has put a strain on the coalition. The DA's potential exit from the GNU would have significant implications for South African politics. It could lead to a period of instability and uncertainty. It would also be a major setback for those who had hoped that the GNU would usher in a new era of cooperation and collaboration in South African politics. The VAT hike has also exposed the deep divisions within the South African parliament. The ruling African National Congress voted in favor of the fiscal framework. However, the vote was far from unanimous. Several smaller parties joined the DA in opposing the framework. The economic freedom fighters, led by the firebrand Julius Malema, has been particularly critical of the VAT hike. They have accused the ANC of selling out the poor and working class. The EFF has also threatened legal action against the government. They claim that the process by which the fiscal framework was adopted was flawed. The Inkatha Freedom Party, a party with a strong base in KwaZulu-Natal, surprised many by voting in favor of the fiscal framework. The IFP has traditionally been aligned with the opposition. However, they argued that their decision was based on the merits of the fiscal framework itself. They believe it is in the best interests of the country. The VAT hike has created strange bedfellows in South African politics. The DA and the EFF, two parties that are usually at odds with each other, have found common ground in their opposition to the VAT hike. The IFP, on the other hand, has alienated some of its traditional allies by siding with the ANC. The adoption of the 2025 fiscal framework has been a tumultuous event in South African politics. The VAT hike has proven to be a deeply divisive issue. It has sparked protests, legal challenges, and threats to the stability of the government. The DA's decision to challenge the fiscal framework in court and to consider its future in the GNU has injected a great deal of uncertainty into the political landscape. The outcome of the DA's legal challenge is still pending. It is unclear whether they will follow through on their threat to leave the GNU. One thing is for certain, the VAT hike and the political fallout it has engendered will have a profound impact on South Africa's future. The country is facing a number of challenges, including a sluggish economy, high unemployment, and rising inequality. The VAT hike is likely to exacerbate these challenges. The coming months will be crucial for South Africa. The government will need to find a way to address the concerns of those who are opposed to the VAT hike. They will also need to work to restore trust in the government and in the country's institutions. If they fail to do so, South Africa could be headed for a period of instability and turmoil.